Hi guys, I'm Ricardo. I finished 4th on Spanish Open in Madrid, 2025. We were 251 players. I made a record of 7-1. I only lost with the one which made first place. And I'm playing Kashtira, Sinful Spoils, Azamina Tenpai Kashtira, no Fiansmith, and I'm going to show you the list.
Now a shout out to our sponsors, the first one being Graad, the best grading company in Europe based in pianetahobby in Milan. The second one is CARDTRADER, the online marketplace platform where you'll find the cards you need at market price in one shipment only. Create your account using the link right here. The third one, Game to Collect, is one of the top Italian sellers on the market, specializing in high-rarity American cards, code format, and misprints. They also collect your cards up to 85% of their value. Next one is Magician Circle, a local store in Trieste specialized in sealed and custom products. They also host events for all TCGs. Then shout out to GameLover, your favorite place based in Crema, where you can eat, play card games, table games, and also video games. Next we got ALIANDY, your go-to place in San Giovanni Lupatotto, where you can find mangas, comics, board games, singles, and tournaments for all TCGs. Then a shout out to Planet Fun, the best place to go in Rovato for weekly tournaments for all TCGs. Last local store we have is Gamerland, based in ABBIATEGRASso, Lombardy's best shop to buy singles, sealed, and play weekly tournaments. Then we have CHAPA'S Playmats. They produce amazing custom playmat that may have your own image on them. Last but not least we have Dragon Ink. They produce our official PA jerseys and cloth mats. All their links are in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out.
First of all, the Sinful Spoils Azamina Engine, 3 wanted. To the star, I played 2 only because with 3 I was clogging a lot and I don't want to see 2 in the hand. 2 Deceptions, I tried 3-1, 2-2, and I think 2-2 is the best because if you lose one because, for example, a fairy or anything, you can get access to the second. It's a good card by itself because it can do the full combo. And then the Azamina and Morian. This card is broken against Rizal and other exit decks because it's a Book of Mo for special summon monsters. It can also be good against Fiansmith because you can do to the Luri that it's summoned by the tract. Go face down and they need to do another lane. Then we have Bestials, 3 Lubellions, 2 Drizzle, 1 Drake, 1 Magnamut, and 1 Regained. I think 4 plus 3 is good enough. You don't want more than 2 Drizzle because as the same as the Yellow Star, it clogs a lot. And I prefer to play 3 names. Then Tenpai goes Brum Brum, 3 Pydra, 1 Fabra, Genroku, Chundra, Kaimen Sangen, and some Sangen Summoning, pretty standard. I don't play 2 Pydras because I'm going to 45 and I don't want to, 2 Genrokus because I don't want to go to 45, to more than 45. The deck is a lot of things, so I don't want to play more copies and go and begin the deck. For the Kashtiras, 2 Fenrir, 2 Unicorn, 1 Birth, 1 Grazer, could be also Terraforming because it's also for the Tenpai. I think these are pretty correct ratios because Unicorn plus Birth hurts a lot of decks, same as Fenrir. And with Fenrir plus a Diablo Star, or this plus a Diablo Star, is a lot of combo recursion, etc, etc, etc. It's like you can do a lot of pressure. I thought about playing second Graces, but I don't have space. I'm going 45. As hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Impermanence, 3 Virus, 2 Baylor. I decided to play 2 Baylor because no space. Ogre is much worse than Baylor. Bell could be good, but I want to stop a lot of things with Baylor because I had a lot of fear about Fiansmith Rizal because it's a lot of pluses. It's a pretty hard established field, so I want to cut mainly the dual drive plus the first summon that they made. Also play 2 talents, was MVP, and this is the main deck, 45 cards. I could go 50, but I think 45 is good enough to see everything. For the extra deck, I play 1 Ilia Sylvia, 1 Murcielago. I was playing 1 Erichthyon, but I removed it because I need 1 space for a card that I will discuss later. For Exist, I play 1 Ptolemai because Azamina are 6 plus Bestials is a removal. It can return a beast, it can return a hand trap. It's pretty good card. 1 Aggregator because I play Ultimate Slayer on side. 1 Typhoon is pretty good by itself. It shutdowns a lot of things. Synchros, Bestial package, Tenpai package plus a Bestial this pattern because a Pydra can reach this pattern and it's pretty good against Malice. It's a pretty good card by itself, and I think it's worth to take the slot. For the links I play 1 Hiatic Seal, IPSP, 1 Hita, because you can do Hita when you get ashed by the Pydra or something. Crash this, take Genroku, win. Promethean for the same, returns Genroku, returns any Tenpai to win. And these Harleys are those. I was hesitating of playing this. Shout out to Totivolt because they say to play this. It's pretty good because it makes 2 things. First of all, they reduce the attack of the monster, and so I can do OTK in situations that I cannot do it properly. It's a draw, and also it can make when you, for example, do a Nibiru or a Bestial, and you have a Kashtira in hand, you can do it. Free your field. You can do it also with Deception, but sometimes you cannot. And do Kashtira pressure. Then, for side, I play 2 Phantasmay. Shout out to Ovejita. I was hesitating to play this, and he said, play this. Please play this card, it's broken. And I said, okay, and he was right. 3 Lancea because Malice. I haven't played with Malice in all the tournament. I was almost versus Fian Smith plus Rysel. 2 Ultimate Slayer, 1 Snake Eye, Subversion. I play this because it's reachable with the Yellow Star. It's pretty good removal. It's an answer against Chaos Angel because I don't have a natural removal. I need to do Morian plus anything TTT, and this is a good answer. 2 Thrust for setting this, any card, a transforming to win, etc. 1 Dim Barrier, pretty standard with the Thrust. 1 Sanctum, I have never played, I said I wasn't against any Malice. And 3 Strike, Shuttles against 2 Oveja. It was good in 2 games, but I think I could play Bell or another flex slot, but I think I should test more this card. For the main things that I made with the deck, I will take, for example, the Fenrir plus Diablo, for example. You can do a lot of things. There are some weak lanes, but you need to know when to do it. For example, if you open with Graceoff, do Graceoff, Fenrir effect, add Unicorn, Diablo. If you, for example, get here an Emperor or something, you can do that. These are those. Draw 1, Unicorn, Bird, Fenrir, for example, and you will still get in pressure. If not, for example, you can do Fenrir, this, take the Deception into this effect to take the Azamina, Send. Murciélago. Effect of Murciélago to add the trap. The trap has an effect that says that when it's sent, when it's in the grave, if you have an illusion, also all the Azaminas are illusion, you can set it back, but it vanishes when it leaves the field. So for example here you can do, for example here, a lizard dose, IP, whatever you want. For example, I would say instead of this, IP, for example. Morian plus effect, this is add, Azamina, returning Murciélago, sending and putting Ilia Silvia. Then this will be sent back. For a reason for this combo, if you do it with another body, is IP this plus this. If you do, for example, with unicorn, you can do unicorn, return back. If you go greedy, because you can go pretty greedy, you can do, instead of this, Fenrir effect, add unicorn, this in your hand, effect of this, take the deception here, add Azamina, unicorn to add birth here. And if you don't want to eat Nibiru, you can do this into Ilia Silva. If you want to go big, to do this, take this. If you have anybody with bestials, you can do here IP. If you don't have IP, you can do, for example, with the one that you don't want on the field. For example, if you play against pure rifle, you don't want a unicorn because you don't have to take the wrecking or other things and they will be play duplicates. For example, in this case, IP, effect, add back, Azamina, this, and set this back. So the thing about this is that it's not a lot of combo. The deck is not a combo-centric deck, but it synergizes a lot. For example, the effect of deception tributes. And sometimes you can do, for getting more, going more into grand game, you can do Pyra into Sangen into Chundra, for example, or into Genroku, anything you want. Go this, put the spheres, and then in this case you can tribute the spheres with a deception, search the card, and seals to summon a bestial, a Fadra, and you will have any safety. You can do this into Fadra here because you didn't summon with this. Take this effect, take the Chundra OTK. A good play that this deck has also, and I didn't did a lot because sadly I didn't want against Malice, I went a lot of Rise of Fiendsmith, is that this puts this pattern on the field with this or the field. Take Chundra, etc. Take the Bident, go back into Pydra into this. And this is good enough a lot with the other cards in hand because you will have at least 4 cards to stop Malice. And this play, it went in a lot of games because it's good against the opposite bestials. It's good with your own bestials. It's pretty good against a lot of things. For example, if you banish with a Fenrir, you can return their other cards back and take a lot of advantage because you have negation with this. When you are not banishing any card in your field or graveyard, it's simply using the banished cards from Fenrir. And that's a lot of things that the deck can do, but I don't think I wouldn't want to do a long video because I prefer to ask on comments or something like that. And this is my deck. I made a 7-1. I only lost against Guti, which was the one who won the tournament with Rise of Fiendsmith. I played against a lot of Fian Smith and Rice, mainly. Shout out to my friends, shout out to Santiago community where I live, shout out to any of my friends that helped me a lot with this deck, and shout out to my team, Purple Haze. Thank you and see you next time.